Here we are, Ingomar Mounds. They got a little thing over there, I don't know what it is, like a little quilt thing. So he's parking and we're gonna walk over and look. We'll see you in a sec. Ingomar's place in history. They did excavations in 1987. And the Smithsonian took everything. That sounds right, don't it? But it's these are older than the ones that we're going to. We're going to go to Owl Creek. We decided to come here because it's older. It goes back to I believe it was the Archaic period or the Woodland period. The Woodland, I think. European explorers discovered the mounds. It was discovered by Europeans in the late 1400s. I think this one was around 210 AD, but I might be wrong because I've looked up several and I might be getting them mixed up. Who were the mound builders? The Indians who built, or the group of people who built the mounds. They say they're Indians, but there's really no proof of that. There really is no proof of that. But anyway, I believe this is a smaller mound, one of them. I'm going to tell y'all a little bit about the Ingomar Mounds. It's the largest central mound and sole remaining feature of a ceremonial center. There was a total of 13 mounds here, and some have been excavated. They believe it's a temple mound. Let's see, at least one of the mounds in the group was a flat top burial mound. This is just one area here, but it's one of the largest such mounds found in the southeast. We're going to walk over and we're going to see what we can find of the rest of them. It looks like there may have been a small one right there even, but it is in Union County, Mississippi, and it is from the Middle Woodland Mound site. They have found that it really was from the Middle Woodland Mound site, and it's dated to approximately 2,200 years ago. It's the oldest documented man-made site in Union County. And I was right about the Smithsonian, for sure. They excavated in the 1880s, and they took most of it. And they let them have a few little things to put in their museum. But anyway, we're going to walk around. There's just not a whole lot that I found of history on it. But we'll show y'all some more when we get up the trail. I want him to get here. But they did have a wigwam that's fell over. I think their wigwam kind of warmed out. And you got some benches, that's pretty cool. And it's all in trees. They haven't kept it up as far as keeping things clean around. I wish they would. It'd be nice to view it the way that it would have looked when the builders built it. But it's a pretty good size nonetheless. Definitely compared to the smaller one we saw coming in, for sure. So anyway, we're going to start up the steps and walk up the steps. I got to thinking, watching my videos, that maybe I don't show y'all enough when I'm doing something. But the thing about it is, it's really hard because I have to use my phone or a regular camera a lot of times. And these steps are not good. Be careful coming up these steps, baby. It's really hard to show everything you do. It's much easier to just show you as we move along, or get to where we're going or whatever. Anyway, we are about to be on top, and they need to cut that tree out of the way that's falling on it. They got some benches here, some out there. It's pretty neat, and this is looking down from it, so it's pretty cool. And I'm sure we walk around the edge, and I've been some a lot better taken care of, or taken a lot better care of, whatever, than this. But it's cool nonetheless. It's neato. Look like they sprayed poison killer. So it is a pretty good sized mound though. I do have to say that. Kind of sad the state that it's in. Probably wasn't originally grown up like this. I wonder if this was the original area or way of coming up. Oh no, it's just a trail someone's made, probably. I think that's probably another trail that they used to come up. That's what it looks like. They built, if you think about how much dirt it took to build something like this, oh man, it took a lot. I wouldn't want to have to dig all that dirt up, would you, Larry? It's a lot of dirt to dig up.
They have help.
Who'd they have help from? Each other? Man, some pretty good sized trees up here. It looks like they've been here a while, a long while. It's not the largest mound I've been on top of, but it's a pretty good sized mound. And you see the pastures out there and the fields and stuff in the distance barely. But better right there probably than any other places. But I really thought it was a better one than this. Kind of disappointed actually. Looked like they built some new benches lately. Look, a fire pit. These looks new. I don't know what they're built for, but pretty neat. Pretty neat. But people probably wonder why I come and I'm interested in these, but you know, they claim they're Indian mounds, and they may be. Some of them, a lot of them. Because, you know, even today, when you see somebody do something, people have to copy them, and it ends up being a fad, and they carry it on and all that stuff. But, and it's probably something that's carried on, but I think it comes from biblical times. And I know y'all have heard me say that before, but I'm not going to get into all of that. But this is a nice area. It's cool up here, and it's really nice. But this idea of building these mounds and making an artificial mountain where they worshipped and sacrificed, it really stretches all the way back to biblical times when people worshiped their gods and their idols on mountains, high places. So that's all I'll say for now. But anyway, this is what we got. Larry, you have anything to say about this? Nope, not really, huh?
This mountain, we got mounds around the house.
Yeah, pretty.
Mound.
Oh no, that's a different kind of mound. This is a mound. That's a mountain.
You know, further west we go, or out toward Arkansas, you know, you don't see no mounds at all. All of it's
mountains.
Flat.
Yeah, well, the North Arkansas mountains.
Finally, when somebody finds a mound, they go, look at that.
Somebody built this. I know somebody built it because, well, all this area is flat. So, yeah.
There's a lot of history.
I love history. I like history. This is history. Someone took the time. A group of people took the time to build this mound all the way around.
Yeah.
And they made them kind of round. And they had a certain
down our mounds and our statues and things.
Oh no, it's ridiculous. They don't realize.
Tear this down.
I know, so they don't realize they're destroying history, you know. And there's a lot of mystery in history, but how can you find the mystery if you don't dig? A lot of people have trouble with them digging. As long as you put it back like it was, I don't have a problem with it. But I mean, I'm not crazy about it. Don't get me wrong, but as long as it's restored like it was, I'm not have too big a problem with it, put it that way. But, you know, but, I mean, it's going to lay there, and whatever's in the earth is going to rot. Nobody's going to get any value of it. At least when they dig and find the things, we learn about the past, and to me, that's very interesting, what people did in the past. So, but anyway, I'm going to stop at that, and we're going to take off, head toward our destination. Y'all be blessed. Have a great day. I believe that was one, because they said there was 14 out here, I think. But you can see where the a little slight mound, so I'm pretty sure that's another one. But they have been torn up. One's probably over there where that grove of trees, a small one probably. Anywhere where these trees are, there may be a small mound. Okay, we finally made it. This says Batesville Mounds. 7 mounds were originally recorded at the Batesville site. Of these, 2 remain intact. Mound B is a rectangular platform mound 9 feet high. Mound C is conical and stands 20 feet high. Mounds A and D have been greatly reduced by plowing, but you can still see them, while the others have been destroyed. McCarter Mound, a quarter-mile to the north, was destroyed in 1968. Excavations in Mound B and the village areas associated with the mound suggest an early to middle woodland date, AD 1 to 400. All right, now we're going to go out to the mounds. Here we are, and I think this is going to be a lot better than the last one. I thought the last mound was a lot better than it was. I mean, it was good, it was okay, but this one's taken better care of. They got a pretty pond out there. Okay, let's do this one. Batesville Mounds. Journey of Time and Nature. The Tallahatchie River. Ooh, yeah. North Village, South Village. So it's showing you they had, let me come right here where you can see it. Originally, we are where? This is the parking lot, so I'm standing right here. Okay, this is, the first one is A, B, C, and D. So I'm going to try to do that trail. I don't know. We will try to, where you can see it all. Alright, let's see what this says. History of investigation, 1926. Calvin Brown, 1950, William Hague. Identified the North and South Village areas. 1968, the archaeologist Glenn Johnson did an excavation of the McCarter Mound. That's one north. And there they are in that one. It's pretty neat. In 90 and 92, Mimi Holland Lilly conducted auger surveys. 91 through 95, the University of Mississippi, which we just passed not too long ago. Then 96, Dr. J. Johnson. 2002, study of fire-cracked rock from Mound B was conducted by John Sullivan. How the site was saved. Pretty good. Pretty neat. A lot of information. A lot more than I had online, actually. So, is there something on that side, too? Oh, cool. Who built the mounds? That's questionable. Ancient Native Americans. When were they here? Middle Woodland period, 500 BC to AD 500. It's pretty old. That's anywhere from 1500 to 2500 years. What did they do at the site and why? If y'all want to stop it and read it, y'all can. Then let's see what's on this side. Oh, this is some of the artifacts they found. P.J. Harmon Mounds, Panola County. They had 6 or 7 mounds and up to 3 habitation areas. Pretty good. Lithics, artifacts discovered. Stone tools and shipstone artifacts. You see any like the one you found up here, Larry? Around home? Ceramics. I think that's...
Okay.
Yeah, broken ones. You got a point there.
Yeah, I found something like that.
And what artifacts tell us?
Actually, we found something like this.
There's a pipe there, Batesville pipe.
Yeah, I found a pipe.
I don't know, wish we could. That'd be cool, wouldn't it? Maybe we will at that permission we got. That would be awesome. I love this pottery. It's pretty. I think what I found was just plain. Or if it was marked with fabric and worn off. I don't know. But anyway, all right. We're going to walk this way. And here's the little mound. Boy, I tell you what, plowing and stuff sure destructs. In the areas where these mounds are, has really done a lot of destruction to them. These are the mounds. These mounds like this that the plows and stuff are just about destroyed should really be an area where they should have really found artifacts, which the people who owned them and piled them probably did find a lot of artifacts there. I know it's really hard to see. Let's see if I can pull in a little. I don't know if y'all can see that good or not. I mean, we can see it real good from here, but it's hard to see. This is Mound A. constructed during the Middle Woodland period, AD 100 to 500. It was 7 foot high in 1926. Somehow it was 8 foot in 1949. I don't know how it grew, but it does say it did. And then in 92 it was only 4.2 feet. And you can see another diagram of it right there. So, yeah. So the view we're getting from it right now. And we're going to walk around it some more in a minute. I'm going to try to get a video from this side. It's higher on the other side than it is on this side. That is one of the borrow pits. I am sure it is.
Tarp over there, isn't it?
I don't know. I can't see from here what it is. But yes, I'm sure this is one of the borrow pits. Yeah, that they took to get the dirt from to make the mound right here out of.
Yeah, that's what it says.
Yeah. Oh, does it? Well, I was pretty sure it was. I mean, you know, so didn't need the sign to tell me that, but oh well. Borrow pits. They're holes in which mud, clay, or earth has been excavated and taken to another location for building purposes. Borrow pits. Okay, this is Mound C. Has a little trail going up. I'm going to try to walk up there if it's not too steep.
Okay, this is Mound C, and Miss Cherry fixing a walker. Cherry on this side of Mound C coming down. We're gonna watch her. She can't walk on flat ground not falling, and she thinks she's gonna. Won't you see this now? She's on the end of the mound, pretty steep, with a walking stick, of course. But I'll probably laugh at her if she starts rolling. Because she hit me in the head with a door yesterday, and I went. Then she laughed. Hope I hear some thundering in the background. But I get out of here.
Yeah, first.
Well, all right, then we're gonna walk on around.
But you can see it better. You see that little hump, the little mound? I took it from the front side, but now we're taking it from this side. So. And there's the bigger one there. So, yep. Well, we're fixing to be out of here. Y'all be blessed, be safe, and hope you're enjoying our videos, at least some of them anyway. Distance, that's a little mound too. See if I can pull it in, because it's raining. I'm trying to hurry. But you can see it a little bit. All right, there you go.